Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I wasn't intending on doing a video today, but this came in the mail. I'm so fucking excited. Pardon my language. I am so excited. I ran in here. I practically knocked over the DHL guy. Oh, I'm probably going to break a makeup brush to open this. I'm too excited. I have been waiting for this forever, and if you guys know anything about the Huda Beauty foundation, it is impossible to find. But I have got one, and I pray to God this is my shade. I have got one, and I got the color Angel Food, which is, I believe it's like the second to lightest shade. I'm praying that this is the right shade. I am going to use, I'm not going to add anything to it. I'm just going to use it straight, hopefully. Let's check the shade. I have to tweak every foundation, it seems like. Oh my God, look how pretty. It is so freaking pretty. It's hard to tell the shade through here. So let's get out my palette. You will see exactly what I see as it comes out. I'm so excited. Oh, how pretty. You know what? I think this is going to work. It's a little much. Well, I'm using this Sigma brush, and this thing eats up my foundation. I'm going to go ahead and put some, as always, I'm on my way out the door, and I was going to do my makeup anyway, but I'm meeting my mom for lunch, so I guess I will look a little extra. So I usually just do a light makeup to go out like that, but I'm using my YSL Glare Foundation as always. God, this stuff is so soft. If you haven't tried this, go to Sephora. Not all Sephoras carry it. It has to be a freestanding Sephora, and unfortunately they do it in basically only the better parts of town, or most popular parts of town. At least that's how they do here in Orlando. I just have my little tank top on. I sleep in tank tops, so I just I haven't even gotten dressed for the day, but I'm dying to try this, so let's get to it. I'm so excited. Sorry guys, I'm really excited for this. Hopefully this is going to be the right color. I have heard nothing but, it's a little light. She's a little light, but we can bronze her up. We can bronze her up. I tell you, it's got a weird smell. Yeah, that's going to be too light, I think. You know, I am very light anyway, but, you know, I think I can bronze this up. The coverage is nice. I wanted to check the coverage and whatnot. I really don't want to mix anything in with it, because I do want to do kind of a wear test, because I've heard really good things about this. But as you see, it doesn't look that bad on camera, but the light over here, it looks like I'm wearing a white mask, but it's all right. I will use this actually with my Milk foundation that has become a little too pink toned for me. I've been using this new thing, and I'm gonna do a review on it. It is a lotion that has a self-tanning effect. It's a glow effect. I got a sample of it, and I've actually been trying it, and it gave me a little bit of more of a yellow tone to my skin, and kind of took away from that pink. Wow, I'm loving it. Look at this coverage. Ladies, this coverage. Oh my God, and gentlemen. Sorry, I hate to say that. But I have probably the most controversial video planned for my channel. I have went and I have ordered a full face of all Black-owned makeup. Everything that you will see me put on that day is from a African-American owned company. I wanted to really, mainly, I'm doing the Jackie Ina challenge, which I've been trying to put this challenge together since she posted the video for it back in, I think it was July of last year, I believe. I hate that. If you guys watch my Instagram, I actually picked on somebody about not blending their foundation into their hairline because it looks terrible. God, look at that coverage. It's beautiful. Wow. It's not settling in any of my lines. It's giving me just wonderful freaking coverage. It feels so light. This is definitely a full coverage foundation. I could have really probably went one tone up, but I was afraid to because lately I have been getting every foundation too dark. To let you know, I did have another foundation come in and I passed it up for this one. These are the Tarte foundations, which those I actually got from a friend of mine because mine showed up broke. So I called her up and I asked her if she got hers in. She said yes. I asked her if she wanted them. She said that she would trade me for the ones I have coming in. So they're sending me replacements for mine and we were the same shade, which is amazing. Actually, I think one of mine is a little darker, so one of mine that I ordered was a little darker than that, which is she's going to like because it's a little too light. I did kind of look at the foundation because it was broke all in the box. I don't know if both bottles were or not, but I wasn't pulling it out. I threw them out just as they were. I like this. I'm happy. I'm going to go ahead and I will tell you though, look at the difference. The color in the bottle is totally not even close to what you're seeing. I did put a lot on my palette, which I only used half of. I like to kind of keep some on the palette though, as I'm doing my makeup, because I am queen of messing stuff up around my nose and whatnot area. Where's my other brush? I'm loving these. Oh, here it is. I'm loving these. These Sigma 3D brushes. I did look at the 4D. If you guys are on, if you're not on my Snapchat, you should get on it because I'm totally crazy and stupid on there. And I found a place in the mall that looked like a rainbow threw up. They carry Sigma. They carry a lot of the Instagram brands. It's a little just privately owned shop. They just opened up. I'm hoping they do well. You never know with that because it's kind of a niche thing. Because literally, they opened up, I think about 2 weeks ago. And what they carry is all Instagram stuff. Everything they have in there. It's crazy. Anyway, let's get to this face. You know me. I'm always making noise over here. It didn't come out. I went to putting my powder right onto my glass table over here because I found that putting it back in here, it's getting crunchy because it gets moisture. I'm in Florida, so there's a lot of moisture in here anyway. Plus, with me dipping into it, it gets like that. I don't know. You know what? With this star powder, I think it's bringing it up enough. Yeah, it is. I am very fair, so when I first start putting my makeup on, I always feel like I got this white mask on. And that is because I think my skin used to be, my face actually used to be darker than the rest of my body, which is not good for you. But it's because I always wear long, well, not long sleeves, but I always wear sleeves. I don't go out in like tank tops and stuff, so the upper part of my body doesn't get that much sun. I gotta pin my hair back. It's driving me nuts. God. Oh, I lost a lot of weight, and I will tell you, I hate that. God. Oh. You ever see somebody that's lost a lot of weight, and they have that skin that hangs? Don't make fun of them, please. The struggle is beyond real. I was 367 pounds. I got down to 140 at one point, which for me is sickly skinny. I am now up to 190, which is a little overweight for me, but with my gastroparesis, I fluctuate a lot. Oh, look, they gave me a sample of all the different color foundations, so I'm going to check that out. And I may actually just go ahead and order one a little dark for me so I can mix them together and I can have a Huda Beauty in the right color. But we'll see how that goes. Let's see. I am loving this. I'm using the, I've been using this every day now. The Park Avenue Princess by Tarte. I have a love-hate relationship with them right now because they make great products. Sadly, they really screwed up with this foundation. Ulta has officially pulled the Tarte Shape Tape foundation from their stock. Now, when you ask the employees, they are instructed, because I know a girl that works there, they are instructed to say that Ulta does not support the shade range. I think that's awesome. Is that not freaking awesome? That their employees are actually told to say that? You know, any other time it would be very controversial and it would be, yeah, we can't say that. You know, just say we pulled it. No, they were actually told the reason why they pulled the foundation was they were not happy with the shade range that came out. Yeah, once I bronze this up and contour it out, actually it's very pretty. I thought it was going to be too light for me, but for daytime, I do my makeup a little darker at night, but for daytime, I think this is really, God, I could just like rub this brush all over me all day long. This is the Marc Jacobs, the bronzing brush. I did try the Kevyn Aucoin. I splurged for this. This is the Kevyn Aucoin foundation brush. It's a little odd because when it stays. It kind of, but it does give you, it gives you nice control, and it does give you, gives you a nice, even flow to your foundation. I honestly prefer the Sigma. I'm loving that 3D brush. I can't say enough about it. I love it that much. Just gonna go in and to this yellowy. I go into Enhance because Hollow is a little too pink tone for me. I have plenty of that in my skin myself, so I try to stay away from that. But I just kind of like to go and highlight where I've contoured and highlight some of my troubled areas right in here. If you kind of lighten right where you have those little lines, your wrinkles, we all have them, some worse, like me. If you highlight where those are, what you're doing is you're actually lightening that little indent where it is and making it where there's not a shadow there, so it doesn't enhance it. It actually takes away from it. If you do a darker color around it, which some people do, it draws it out more because you think, you know, to hide it with a shadow. You already have a shadow there. You want to get rid of that shadow by brightening it. If you watch, and I love her to death, Jackie Aina, if you watch how she does around her mouth with her smile lines, that woman, my God, I love how she does that. It's just so freaking amazing. I like watch in awe. I'm not wearing that. It's too pink. I really need, oh, I ordered the, I put it off, and they hadn't, it must have had one left, because I went back and I was going to add another, and it was sold out. The Tarte, the 10 blush palette, I know, Tarte has such good products, it sucks, but, you know, I don't want to support them because of what they've done with this foundation, which my way of doing that is I bought it from a friend that had it, so, well, kind of. I bought it off eBay, so, which is a friend of mine. And I went back to see if she had another, and she did not. And I don't think they have that on any of the websites. Anyway, I think it was a sold-out product, a limited edition. I need to quit talking about Tarte so much because we are talking about a beautiful, beautiful foundation that is done by a wonderful company. Huda Beauty is really just, I love them. You know, and that is they come from diversity, you know, because the girls, they're not the typical light-skinned, blonde-haired Americans, you know. And they don't cater to that. They cater to a lot of darker skin. If you look at the tones, some of the... Look at that. There are more dark tones here. You get into... From tan to rich, even their medium tones are darker than... Tarte goes to about... their Tres Leches here, and they jump down to right about here, around cinnamon chocolate mousse, right around here. Look at all these shades after that. You know, there's no reason for that. There really is not any reason to do something like that. What palette am I going to use? Oh, I just grabbed one. Oh, that's a little dark for daytime. Yeah, that's a little dark. I'm trying to find a good palette. This totally was not planned. Oh, you know what? I haven't used this in a few days. I love this Violet Voss palette. I'm going to go right back into her. Some of the tones. Look at this thing. Is that not gorgeous? I would love to, just stare at this all day. It's so pretty. Okay, I'm going to go into this. It's the lightest shade here, Fresh and Sauce, and I kind of bounce between the two to get a nice little transition. There's a little bit of pink on my brush, I just noticed from yesterday, because I did a cranberry color on my eye, which most of the days I do that. I stick to a cranberry tone. I'm not going to go real dark with my eyes today. I say that, I'm going right into lilac right here. Right into this Life. It's called Life. And is that not just Life? I'm going to just tap that into the end right here. I'm not going for a real dark look today. I'm going to meet my mom for lunch. So, my mom lives south of me, and we meet halfway. We meet about twice a month. And, you know, my mom she's 69 years old this year. And it breaks my heart because I can't stop thinking about her getting up in age and, you know, what life's going to be. Well, God, I don't even want to think what life's going to be when she's gone. I think about it all the time, and it's not something that's I want to think about, but I love my mom so much, and she's just such a big part of my life. I literally talk to my mother 3 to 5 times a day. I kid you not. I'm like a total mama's girl now. My grandmother raised me, and my mom worked. She worked her tail off, and my grandmother took care of me, my grandparents. And, you know, I didn't get a lot of time with my mom. I can't find my pencil brush. I didn't get a lot of time with my mom when I was younger because she was working all the time. So now, here it is. Now I love this pencil brush. Now I try to spend as much time as I can with her, but she lives about 3 hours south of me. So we meet about halfway, and sometimes we meet in some of the greasiest spoons you've ever imagined. We've been to a couple where we've both been, let's just get something to drink and go, and not eat there. but our favorite is Cracker Barrel. I don't know if they have those where you're from. It's a big thing in the South. If you ever come down south and you're driving down the highway, you will see 100 of them. I kid you not. Oh, wow, this is so freaking pretty. I love doing purple on my eyes because my eyes will just pop green. I have a lot of green in my eye. It's my eyes are hazel, but I have a lot of green flecks to them. And when I put a purple or like a dark brown, chocolate brown in my eye, it just really brings that out. So hence I love green eyes, and I always try to use that. Okay, I'm going to come into this color here. This is, I don't know, I think that comes out a little too red for this look. Yeah, it does. I'm going to come into Sunset right here. Sunset's a matte color. That lilac was also kind of a matte. Yeah, there it is. I'm going to use Sunset to just kind of blend between that and the next color that I'm going to use, which I'm going to use like a real baby kind of color, light color. I haven't decided the exact one yet, but I like to come in with a clean brush and just kind of make sure that that's all blended in and even. And remember, my girls, like me, I need to get a little more of that dark purple. I kind of blended it out too much. I lost it over here. Remember, my girls with the hooded eyes like me, you want to always extend your crease up higher than where it actually is. And that will actually give you more of an eyelid look, where having hooded eyes just takes that almost completely away from us. Doing this gives it, see how that just gives a lot of depth back to that eye. My mom always knows when I've done a video. She's like, oh, you must have done a video today. Look at your makeup, looks so pretty. She embarrasses me. I'm the kind of person that, you know, you have those people that, oh, you look so pretty today. And they're like, oh, thank you. And then you have the people that are, does it look okay? You know, you think like, you almost think like they're trying to bring attention to you. I do not take compliments well. I never have ever in my life taken a compliment well. And I'm trying to get better about that. And I've really, through YouTube, and you guys have really come in a way about that. Because you guys compliment me all the time, and I just, you know, almost get brought to tears. I'm gonna spray my quick Fix Plus and go into, this is Firefly, which you guys see me use all the time. This is from ColourPop. They're My Little Pony palette. I wish they put what do you call it, mirrors in these. I really do, because I like to take, when I go out of town or I go somewhere, I like to take a palette with me. And it's so hard to just bring one. And I don't like to pop them out and put them in, like, you know, those magnetic palettes. I hate to say Z palette because they have such a bad rap. You know, all the controversy around Z palette. You know, I don't like to mention them, but it's kind of a thing you go to when you talk about them. So let's call them magnetic palettes. I have them from all different companies, and I still tend to call them that. And I want to try to break that. But kind of use that in the corner too. And I like to kind of come right just inside, one little stroke right here. And what that does is kind of extend that that crease over where I've done a two-tone crease, which I usually do darker on the outside, lighter on the inside. And the main reason I do that is to kind of give my eye shape back. Not doing it just kind of, it closes my eye up and just kind of pushes, it really gives them a weird shape. I just kind of like it like that. I wasn't real even with that, but that doesn't look too bad. I do want to put a little, I'm going to use my Royal Smashbox. Always sharp. eyeliner, and I'm going to come in and do that on the outer half of my waterline. And the reason why I don't do it all the way over is it kind of closes my eye up too much. And I've got that lighter color there, which is helping open them. See how it just kind of gave it more shape, but didn't close them up too bad. You know, they say if you want your eyes to look bigger, to use a light colored eyeliner on your waterline. I guess I'm too old school. I don't like it. I just do not like the way it looks. I still do my top outer corner with the same liner because I like it to match. I have been getting so bad about not wearing mascara. I don't know why. It's like I forget to do it all the time. I want to try this. You know what? I'm going to try this new mascara. I got this. This is YSL's mascara. I forget what it's. They've got a few different ones, I think. This is their black. I got this in black and I got it in blue. This is the black. And I kind of looked at it. I like the fact they use a fluffy brush. And I've heard nothing but good things about their formulas. It's not too bad. It's very light. Very lightweight, which I like. Because I'm not one to go and put 10 coats. I put one good coat of mascara on my eyes. That's it. I don't think you need a ton of mascara. I'm not one to poke myself in the damn eye. Sorry, guys. I'm not one to coat up my mascara. I have decent lashes, so I'm not one to do lashes. Now, if I go out and I'm dressing up real nice, I do wear lashes. But I think my lashes are long enough that I don't need them. That, and I'm going to do a video on this because I feel very strongly about this. But you can do the shittiest eye look and put lashes and it will look good. I've seen people online do these eyeshadow looks that just make you want to die. And they throw lashes on and they look good. I'll be damned. I went and got this color. I've had the sample of this color for quite a while. What did I get? I got something red all over. Let me wipe my hands off real quick. But I went and got this color yesterday. I've been dying to get it. I got a sample of it, and it is hard to find. But I did find a one in, I think it was Ulta. Yeah, I found it in Ulta, which I was very surprised. There was one left. It was tucked back in the back. I think it's a limited edition color. I don't know if it's going to be a regular color. It is called FOMO, F-O-M-O, FOMO. And it's a real pretty, like, dusty mauve color, which is just, like, right up my alley. But it's a little more of a deeper color than I wear normally. I probably should have used a lip liner. Yeah, I should have, because I am making a mess here. I can fix it with a Q-tip. This dries down real nice, so I usually don't use, darn it, use a lip liner with it. But I made a mess. Excuse the not coloring in the lines here, girls, but I was never good at coloring when I was a kid either. That's why I keep this super huge container of Q-tips right next to my desk, and why I keep foundation on my table, so I can clean this up. And if I wipe my foundation off the eyes, I can kind of fix it up, which I'm going to have to fix this. I always have to fix this bottom corner. It never fails. Yeah, I have to do that today. Yep. I made a mess. I'll fix it. Where's the... That is another reason why I'm loving this right here. Hold on, let me get in here. This smaller one. I feel like I can come right up to my lip and clean that up. And clean that up. There we go. Much better. I'm going to come back in with the Q-tip and kind of blend it in. And you can't hardly tell. Once I use a little bit of powder, you're not going to be able to tell at all. So, and when I make sure to keep a little bit of powder out still, which I left a little bit right here, just for this. And my powder brush. Don't you hate when you put things somewhere and oh, I missed my container. Keep me a little bit of powder right here. Just for this. Especially with this color because it was a little light until I did that. And there we go. I am very heavy-handed with the setting spray, but hold on 1 second. If you make sure not to talk or move your face immediately after, it doesn't crease. That's why you always see everybody fan it real quick. This poor Stila sample. I've never used the sample, but it gets a lot of use drying my makeup. And there we go. That is it. And I hope you guys enjoyed. I will talk about what I feel about the Huda Beauty as far as the long lasting of it on my next video. Or if you are on my Snapchat, you will hear me say some more about it later on. And I'll probably snap with my mom. Have a great day, guys. Love you. See you soon. Bye.